Trump ain't going anywhere. He's not going to jail or anything. Get the hell out of here. You know, you got to go back to George Carlin. That's why I love George Carlin. That's why I don't vote. George Carlin is a god to me when it comes to talking about society and the establishment. And one of his greatest bits, he talks about a club, and we're not in it. Guess what? Trump is in the club. Guess what? Biden is in the club. So when it gets right down to it, they're going to figure out a way to save Trump because he's in the club, even though they don't like him. He ain't going to jail. Shut up. Because he's part of the club. And even when members of the club don't like each other, in the end, they realize to save the club, so all their privileges continue coming in, they're going to have to, do something with the Trump. And that's how it works. And we're not part of that. Cheers. Cheers. I was part of it a little bit. At the height of the O&A success, I was part of the club a little bit. It's amazing, some of these doors that open up. You're like, wow, really? This is crazy. I'll tell you one thing. You know, when we were really famous, we could just drive down any road willy-nilly as fast as we wanted to, no problem. I was driving down the West Side Highway. This was at the height of the O&A fame. And, all the cops give you their, get out of jail free cards. And some of them are I mean, some people get the cute ones that are kind of like hard paper or like a cheap plastic. We were getting metal ones. They were just clang, 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 heavy metal ones from like guys way up. Way up. I could say this because I haven't gotten one of those cards in years because the kid's star has fallen. Now he's got to go 10-2 down the highway. But there was a time, get out of my way. I'm just being honest. So I'm flying down the West Side Highway. I got a pocket full of these cards, and some, like I said, are just heavy metal. Woo, 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 woo. I get pulled over, right? Guy is just livid. He's just livid. I think I was in a hurry because I'm not really a speeder in general, as much as I'm kind of pumping up this story a little bit. But, I was in a hurry that day for sure, and I was definitely going pretty fast. Then he pulls me over, and he's just reading me, as they say, the riot act. You were going and this and that and blah. I need your I need everything you have in this car. So I'm handing over all my paperwork, right? And then he comes back, and I go, oh, by the way, can I give you one of these? Can I give you one of these? One of what? And I fan him out like playing cards. One of these, and I picked the heaviest one. Clang, and I put it in his hand. He goes, I'll be right back, right? This is what I mean about being, in the club. And like I said, I think I had a toe or two in the club, but I wasn't inside the door. I was absolutely not in the door. And then he comes back about 5 minutes later because I think he had to cool down because he knew he had to let me go. I'm like, what's taking so long, right? He comes back with my insurance card and all my papers, whatever, everything you have to give him, and this heavy PBA card, and he just throws it at me. He goes, next time, obey the speed limit. Have a good day. And marches off. He was so mad he had to let me go. Because whatever card it was, without getting into it, the heavy metal one, that one was no joke. Basically, that meant to let this guy go. He's quote important. Oh, he was so mad. He threw everything at me. Next time. He didn't hand it over. He just like... So that's why I think, like, the Trump thing, that's why I don't think he goes to jail, because I think he's part of the club. He's been part of the club way before he went into politics, and those guys have a way of, like, taking care of each other, even when they don't like each other, because they got to protect the entity, the club. So